Wegeldorf here. It's day 7 completed treatment for my squamous cell carcinoma. Today I got a whole bunch of things I want to talk about. So number one, I was looking up how to edit some of this video so I could throw in some extras here and there, some pictures or text or whatever. I found a nice little Android package called Filmora. And in doing so though as well, I found a blog or post about only an idiot would film in portrait mode. So obviously I must have been an idiot because that's what I was doing, and made it a little tricky in the Filmora. But to prove that I'm only a minor idiot, I did figure out how to fix the setup in portrait so that you get the whole picture in. And I'm figuring out that software pretty good. So I think maybe only a minor idiot. Last night I talked about feeling depressed, and it was built around two things, I think. One was my new roommate and the state of his cancer, and the other was being anxious and fearful of what was coming in the morning when I saw the dentist. And the dentist was built around hearing stories from other people about having teeth pulled and special procedures and rinsing your mouth with fluoride, and it really built in my mind to be quite a fear. So off I went to the dentist this morning, who I'm usually not afraid of. I've been known to fall asleep while having my teeth cleaned, and even during a root canal, I think once. However, this is totally different circumstances. So I went in there, got an x-ray, and 5 minutes later the dentist came in, and she said, "Your teeth are in really good shape. We should be just fine. Give you a fluoride rinse to use. That's it. Have a good day." There's a little more than that for the future and taking care of teeth, and if you ever had to have any pulled. But for the moment, nothing has to be pulled. Everything's just fine. And I went through all that anxiety for nothing. So there's the lesson. Don't get so worried about future events over which you have no control over. That's today's lesson. Following that dentist appointment, the day went really good. Clickety-click. I got into chemo assessment quick. I got my drugs. Excuse me. I came back to chemo. They threw me right in the room to get me started on the chemo. And I was done like an hour or 2 hours sooner than last week. So that took a lot of stress away. And I had time before the bus came to scoot over and grab a couple slices of really good pizza. I'm hungry these days. And enjoyed those. Back to the lodge. And yeah, still feeling good there. So what do we do next for the day? That's the big question. You know, it's 5 o'clock. And almost time for dinner, but that pizza wasn't so long ago. And I'm thinking about food. So I started studying up what's close by me for food. And I had the idea that I wanted ramen for dinner tonight. I've never had ramen before. For those that don't know, it's like a Japanese noodle soup. And looked up a few places, found some other options for the future. Korean, pasta, who knows. I'm going to enjoy this food as much as I can while I can. So off to a ramen place I went, and had experienced it for the first time. Now, I do like noodle soups. Thick, heavy noodles. The bigger the noodles, the better. And I was excited that they actually had kimchi on the menu as well. So I ordered kimchi. And I had a little beer, which was probably crazy given that I had chemo today, but I was feeling so good. So what did I do? Gobbled that up in a hurry. It was good. I don't think I'd go back again, not because it was bad, it just lacked flavor. Maybe it's my tongue, maybe it's the radiation and the chemo, but I think it lacked flavor, nevertheless. But my intention going forward, and I think I mentioned this before, is until I'm unable to, I intend to enjoy eating, and that is going to be a pleasure I look forward to every day. After leaving the restaurant, I went had a nice long walk through up Church Street all the way to Bloor. And coming down Bloor, I came across St. Paul's Church on Bloor Street. It's an old church, beautiful church, huge, got a cool little statue in front and some seats to sit on. And it was my intention to do the video there. And in setting up for it, getting the right spot and trying to get the shot of the church and everything, all of a sudden my phone said, bing, 10% left. So that was the end of filming at that spot today. So here I am back in my room putting this film together, and full intention I'll be back at St. Paul's and do that video where I think it looked pretty cool. So day 7 done, feeling good. Looking forward to the next couple of days and whatever I can come up with. There's some motorcycle riding on the weekend for certain. Visit a couple friends, maybe some friends come over. We'll see. Take care.